Hi, and welcome to the Memorable Moment, presented by Memories and Moments Travel. I'm Scott, one of the senior travel advisors here at Memories and Moments. And today I wanted to talk to you about one of my favorite attractions at EPCOT at the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. I make sure this one is on my list every time I visit, and it seems like a brand new experience every time. Now, lots of guests call this attraction by different names, and while they are all technically correct, I like to simply call it lunch, or sometimes dinner. Either way, the food at Epcot is like an attraction of its own. And it is just as much of a reason to visit Epcot as Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, Soarin', or my personal favorite, Livin' with the Land. Now, whether you are digging into one of the international restaurants of the World Showcase, or something more relaxed like the Connections Cafe, Epcot has every palate covered. From high-end table service locations to street foods, you are sure to find something for both the picky eaters and the culinary adventurers. And depending on when you visit, each of the Epcot festivals throughout the year feature specialty tasting kitchens throughout the park, offering up unique bites and sips themed to everything from specific ingredients to international traditions. Look, I'm not saying I have favorites, but I will admit that I don't feel like I've really been to Epcot unless I hit a few frequent flyers. Like a crepe in France is on the list for sure. The beer cheese soup in Canada is an event more than a food. There's the Werther's caramel corn in Germany and the gelato in Italy. And of course, the ramen in Japan is one of the few foods my kids will actually eat without complaining about. So that's a plus. And it's so good. So that covers the snacks, I think. Now, I have a hard time deciding if I want a full meal next to one of the largest aquariums in the world, or in a revolving farm-to-table joint, or in a Bavarian village in the middle of an Alpenhorn performance. Top-notch white tablecloth Italian or French? Can never really decide. North African Mediterranean is always a strong possibility, or I could go for something simple, like a window seat 220 miles above the Earth in a space station. I could go either way. And at some point, I might actually go on a ride, or just back to Great Britain for a sticky toffee pudding and call it a night. No matter how the evening ends, I know it won't end hungry, because at Epcot, food is an attraction. Convince me otherwise. That wraps it up for this edition of The Memorable Moment. When you're ready to start planning your next travel adventure, just reach out to us here at Memories and Moments Travel. But until then, make sure you take a moment to make a memory. See you next time.